Like I really turned it up. So hopefully it sounds better, because like for the last 3 streams, the volume was low. It was low. Oh, my face is also bigger in this particular view. So that's good. In this view, it's smaller. But if I go back to this one, it's bigger. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yesterday, I did this to this. I did this really sort of hacky masonry modal, which still looks pretty good. Not bad. So right now, I'm going to hopefully not get distracted and tell stories about, Temple OS or whatever I was talking about before. Hopefully I don't get super distracted. Oh, the audio might be too loud. We'll see. All right, so right now we're gonna sorry, I just ate some food, and I just came from outside, so I'm still cold. What's the temperature outside? The temperature is 42. 42? It's pretty cold. It's colder than I thought it would be, definitely. So, yeah. All right. I'm gonna click a thing, and when I click an image, I'm gonna save the URL to the form, which, yeah, it's can't use htmx for that, or can I? What if I click it? No, actually, yeah, because it's already created, right? So maybe if I just update it with the image every time you click, then I could refresh. Yeah, setting the image is like separate from the form. Yeah, it's definitely easier to always make requests instead of trying to like maintain state, write JavaScript to like set input values. Cause yeah, now I'd need to, let me see. I'd need to put a little handler on this and say, when it's clicked. So here I could just do, what is this? Oh, jeez, this music. Hold on, let me change this real quick. Hopefully the font's big enough so everyone can see it. Oh crap, I'm not even looking at the chat. Hold on. Let me get that going. I just, yeah. Really have to remember all this stuff, It's like a lot of things going on all at once. Okay. All right. No one's in the chat. That's okay. Okay. So this this music, I gotta change this. I don't even understand what's going on. Okay. All right. Okay, so for this part, we'll do modal. I don't know how I ruined that. Oh, probably because I stripped white space in the command. I have to explicitly do that. Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna quickly just commit changes. Oh, that's great. Let's see. Vim inside of Vim. Interesting. Inside of NeoVim. Vim inside of NeoVim in a split window inside of a terminal inside. So NeoVim terminal Vim. That's funny. Add unsplash images. I cannot write. Great. That's incredible. I will do that in the terminal. The real terminal. the separate application terminal. Delete that, yeah. Okay. Cool. It actually does scroll down though. All right. So on each image, give me just one image. Jeez. How does it keep coming back? There we go. Okay. Each image, it's gonna have hx post. No, hx put, because actually patch. The hx patch. And we'll say it's the same. Yeah, I don't have to do anything special. It's gonna be the same old. Well, yeah, it's gonna be the same old sites patch. Yeah. Okay. And this is just get the form stuff from the body and merge in the old stuff from the database. I should really call this DB site. It's more obvious, I guess. Site request. DB site. And then DB site. No, that's it. Okay. Okay, so that's. I could call site, but I could call it body site, param site, whatever. What do I call it? Site body. Okay. So then it's gonna get the site from the param passed in the URL, and it's going to filter the form parameters, the body of the HTTP request, to these 4 keys, right? So even if you pass a bunch of garbage, it doesn't matter, because I'm only looking for these. And then URL is the only one that's required, right? That's fine. And yeah, so let's look at the form one more time. And then just make sure. So I'm gonna actually go down here, and this is gonna be just a little form. Oh, that was interesting. Actually, let me just make sure another thing is there that I need. Okay, so this tells htmx to add the CSRF token from the head meta tag, and it adds it to all the forms. And it does this on page load. So yeah, it also does this after any requests. So it adds it then too. So if you swap in like a new form, that's how it goes. So we'll just add a quick form here, form, and we'll say input type. Actually no, we'll say action for. Oh, I don't need that. I don't even need that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do need it. We will say action, doesn't matter. We'll say input, put that here, type hidden. I should really, I mean, I could use hidden field or something. I think that's what I called it. But we'll just do it regular HTML. Let me just make sure this is still working. Oh, 218. Oh, right here. This is why. So yeah, this is going to be URL for sites patch, and hx target is going to be what's it going to be? It's going to be modal, and it's basically going to be like a closed modal, where it returns nothing and closes the modal. Right? Yeah. So right as you click it, it's going to be a weird interaction, because you're going to click it and then it's going to just go away. So yeah, maybe I should yeah, this might be a little weird. Maybe I should use JavaScript here. Let me think about this. Click this image and it goes away. I don't know if that's good. I probably want to click it and then have it just sort of like highlight maybe, or like dim or something. Like maybe you'll just give it some, or maybe you give every other image opacity, and then you have to like confirm. I don't know. Having it in a modal's, yeah, it's weird. Let's just click it and see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. So this is hidden. Its value is URL, right? And the name is image. I just want to make sure that the schema is ready for that. Site name type. It doesn't even have image in the. Well, at least I checked. Let me just. So, site name. Oh, whatever. Image text. Okay, now it does. And then all I have to do is drop the table. And then migrate it up again. I really got to work on that declarative situation. Oh wow, what was that? That was interesting. I don't know what I'm doing there for that. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Oh, I also need to make it so that you can search, like a little search box or something. So like, cause you just want office pictures, you know? Wow. All right, maybe we'll do that first. Actually, let's just do the choose image just to get it going. Yeah. Oh, did I? Did I close Vim or something? How do I keep doing this? It's interesting. Okay, wow. All right. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? No, you can't. Wow, this is, it's something, you know? Okay. Let me turn up the font size again. Back to where I was. Oh no, I was in the modal. Yeah, it's right here. So, okay, now the database will actually save this thing. So Ajax patch is the, oh, I need the actual site too. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that means I need, that means I need modal open needs to have that. It can't just be by itself. Okay, let's go back up to the routes. Route. Oh, there they are. So this needs to be URLs, ID, images, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Image search. Could be. We'll just say, yeah, we'll just say image search. There we go. And then now that that has that, we can go back to modal open, get a site, dv site request, and see if the server's still running, which it is, miraculously. Just make sure. Yep, still working. Okay. All right, so then I click this and whoop, it's not working anymore because I am not using URL 4, even though I should. We'll close, and then have to find modal. Modal, I have to find slash modal, right? Or maybe open modal. Is it open? No. That was in the form, right? Oh, right here. No, this should be modal open and site. Now it'll work. Right URL. Okay, so I'm gonna click an image, call htmx patch. I'm gonna target the modal. Actually, I'm gonna target the I'm gonna target the modal, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to basically return nothing, and I'm only gonna return nothing if actually, yeah, this is a weird situation. Let me think. Yeah, so you click this, and then the modal goes away. I'm kind of like bending over backwards here, trying not to write JavaScript. Okay, yeah, the modal goes away, and then yeah, we'll just check for. We'll just do this. So this is all good, right? Except instead of redirecting, we have to say if it's hx. So the htmx sends stuff. Oh, this is not working. Close modal. Could not connect to server. Oh, because I ruined it. Because I'm like half here. So instead of redirecting to sites edit, it will return nothing. There we go. And hx is going to be, it's going to check for a particular header, which I have case insensitive header check here. I have a header, and then I can just check for hx request. So what happens is when I click that modal and made that request to image search, you can see here that it says hx request true, and then it even sends the target and everything. So even if you had like two hx requests to the same URL, you can say, oh, they're different targets, right? Or whatever. Yeah. So, okay. Will hx request check for that? Which I can actually test that out, right? That's kind of the beauty of Janet, I guess. I don't know. I don't have. Okay. And then this goes conjure closure. Wow. You did not see that. You did not see me type that. Oh, unknown symbol header. So now that I have it, hx, and then you're gonna pass something that looks like a request. Headers, hx request true, even though it's probably like a string. And then there it is, right? Oh, and headers. Header request, hx request. Oh, is that not how you do? Let me see. Header? Looks like at least two arguments, right? hx request. Oh, well, good thing I tested it, I guess. Let me see. Headers could be this instead. Table. Well, that's not really working like I thought it would, so that's good. That's what you do when you test. Okay. Let me see. What about headers? Oh, it does actually return. So I could just say get hx request or something, since it seems to. But header should work though. It should do what it's supposed to do. Header request hx request. It should do it anyway. Doesn't seem to be working. Header expects at least 2. Oh, right. hx request. Oh, maybe that was my problem. No. Got headers. Well, what is that? I don't understand that. Let's try that. Oh. Nope. That's. Oh, we can always look at the source. Let's do it. Since I really want this to work, because I don't want to have to worry about case insensitive headers all the time. Man, it's hard to grow the stars, you know. Maybe it shouldn't be that hard, you know. Maybe it should be easier if it's useful, you know. Not just to me, I mean. Let me see. Where would it be? HTTP probably. Header. Nope, not an HTTP. Oh, probably in helper. Just a catch-all. I should probably split it up into like language helpers or HTTP helpers or whatever. There it is. Headers. Header. K request. Oh, K request. Well, I had the arguments backwards. This is a dynamic language. Before you talk about static typing at me, don't do that. So nil hx request. Interesting. Well, headers. Huh. Well, I can at least do that. I mean, I guess I can just say true here. Oh, it's still nil. Get headers request string k. Oh, that's all it does. That's what I was gonna do. Okay. Oh, but it doesn't do. Oh, I have to do lowercase myself, even though it should do it. All right. Well, not really what I want, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, request should definitely come first. Don't want to break it, but I kind of do want to break it, but not right now. So yeah, so now hx will work. I'll just hx request, and then the request is headers hx request true, and then there's another quote. Okay, there it is. Good, it returned something. Okay, cool. So go back down here, right? And hx request, text HTML, otherwise redirect to sites edit. Let's give it a shot. Let's just try it. Don't try to, you know, do everything. There it is. Boom. Oh. Yeah. So hx did not do what it was supposed to do. So and it did redirect still. So I see the patch there in the logs. The site was not saved because it thinks all of these are required. Oh, URLs required everywhere. Okay, let me see. URL is text errors. Oh, I have errors URL everywhere. Jeez. Okay, title. I think it's because I'm doing title everywhere. Jeez. Description. What is this? Keywords. What is it? Type. There it is. So I think what happened was I clicked this. Oh. Okay, well, URL's required. I mean, URL. Well, we'll debug this. We'll debug it. Okay. Input type unsplash ID. Why do I even have that there? Site image. Okay. You know what, we'll make this yeah, we'll make it hidden. I have it as text too, so I should be able to see it once it starts working. Okay, so what happened there? Okay, so it definitely loaded the modal with that. So we'll just save this because it's redirecting, and we'll see exactly what's going on here. Get to the bottom of this situation. So click that. I didn't preserve. Did not preserve. Okay, click that again. And let's see. Where is it? Is this it? Patch. Wait, is it 2? What? That's weird. Okay. Should do some debouncing or something, maybe. That's interesting. But like one of them is gray and one of them is... Huh, it's weird. Must be some kind of Safari thing. So here it is. HX request is true. HX target is modal. The response is... Oh, it is a 200. Okay. And then the preview. An error occurred while trying to load the oh, there it is. Okay. So it gives the response is the whole shebang. I don't understand that. Okay. It responds with... It's not a redirect. It's, yeah, it's, definitely not an empty response, though. Definitely not that. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what body is. And let's also see what site is, even though you won't be able to see it because I have the terminal in the other tab. But it's fine. Okay, click this, see what it looks like. There it is, image and errors, URLs required. Interesting. What is the site? The site is, it has URL. Interesting. Let's see what the merged one looks like. So we'll just put this in one thing here. We'll say request db site. Oh, I can't because its request is used both. So we'll just say site is merge site body site, and then we will say we're gonna do it. You know, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. See why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, whoops. Okay. So it is DB errors, but the URL's there. Interesting. In the request, right? I can't just reuse site body because the form that I'm sending doesn't have URL. Well, that's that. Well, we can just, instead of that, dang. Yeah, not as clean as I thought it was going to be. Request needs to be with the site. Unless I actually make this a real function. And then we do this. We actually merge here instead. The site is, here, we'll do it here. We'll just call db site a little further up the stack, and that'll be that. Db site request, and this function that gets returned, we're gonna actually call that on this. Now I don't really like that much. It's not that cool, you know. Man, this thing is not going backwards like I thought it would. Okay, so for this, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna say, because I'm just pulling it from the form, but I really only care about I have to update the request. I have to say merge in, which I don't even think is a thing. I have to say update in request, and I have to say body, and then I have to say merge site. And ooh, I'm not sure what that's gonna be like. This might be a little, yeah. I mean, if anything, I can just slice the body and say, you know, the params, right? I can just make those def site keys or something, and then put that here, and then say permit site keys, because that takes an array or a tuple and or just one key. So yeah, I could just say site keys and just do that instead. Makes it a lot simpler, that's for sure. I don't get the required checking, but it's probably fine. Because this thing will complain anyway, I think. No, because I need that thing, right? How can I do this? URL's definitely required. This isn't bad though, because if I've already saved one, that means it should have already gone through this process. Yeah, but you definitely want to check though. Like, what if someone made URL null? Then you could technically have try to set a null URL here. Yeah, I should figure out how to do this really. Let's see. Actually, how should I? If anyone's watching this, how should I figure out how to do this? Like, should I just put it in the form, but then anyone can try to send it, right? Without slice the body. Yeah, I guess slicing the body is it's not bad, you know? It's not bad. Yeah, well, we might just do that. We might just slice the body with site keys. And saved is going to, it basically checks. Let's look at the source. Let's see what it's doing. So the way that works is that it takes whatever you pass it and then does an upsert, right? It calls insert and then does an on conflict on update. And then, so on conflict with the primary key, it does an update to the database. So, and then it sets db save true. So if you have errors, if you don't call that body function, you won't have errors necessarily. But you will still get db save true or not. Yeah. I thought that was pretty good, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's not that great. Yeah, no, I don't know if slicing the body is it. I mean, I can just do it, since I know that you're not supposed to set the URL anyway. What is this music? Jeez, what is going on? That is a sad circus. No, it's what is this? Autumn Allure. Let's look at palm trees. Oh, fresh hip hop. Yeah. I need some fresh hip hop. I wish I could play like real music. Because otherwise, I wish Twitch didn't. Because when you record on Twitch, it mutes the old like videos. If you have them up for 2 weeks, it'll just mute all the audio because it has copyrighted music. So this not copyrighted music is yeah, it's definitely it's something, you know. It's something. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just slice the body. I'm gonna slice the body, Pickle Fleek. I'm gonna slice the body. All right. That's the winner. Slice the body. That's what we're doing. Slice the body with the keys. These keys. URL, description, title, and image. Although maybe I shouldn't slice URL. I don't even want URL. I do want it here though, because I don't care about new URLs necessarily. Yeah. Maybe I only just want these site keys. Maybe I should have like a different one for updates. No. That's terrible. Ugh, I'll have to figure out a better API for this, but in the meantime, we can just slice with the keys. Slice the keys. Yeah, actually, maybe I do want. I don't care if they set the URL. We'll just reuse that here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right. So this will work. The body's gonna be the sliced body, which we can make a little nicer, like this. We can do something like this. Request. Actually, we can just say get request. We can say request get body table slice site keys. Didn't really make it nicer now that I look at it. Now that I think about it, actually not that great. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. And then that's that. The body is gonna be sliced correctly. And yeah, we're gonna save it. And it should be fine. We'll look at it and test it out, whatever. We'll just rock and roll, do it live. Do it live! We'll do it live! That was a classic. Oh, there's an error. Of course there is. What does it say? What does the error say? Doesn't show up, really. Unknown method invoked. Jeez. That's really bad. Wow, that's something special. 162. HX request. What does that even mean? That is something. Headers. Yeah, I don't understand what that means. That's a really weird error. That must be from some other place. Line 10. What? Okay, let's just see what it looks like. Wow. Wow. I'm not even sure what I did there to get that error, but whatever, we will see. Yeah. Same thing. Unknown method div pb16 invoked on hx. You can't see this, but there is like a weird error. Okay. Let me see what the sliced. Oh, I didn't even merge. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Not that that's gonna change that error at all, but yeah. That's so weird. Unknown method. Wow. I might be reaching the limits of my patience for Janet. You never know. That's a super weird error. Here, I'll just copy it in so you can see what it looks like. That's so strange. I don't even know what I did. Like, that's so bad. It must have something to do with, here, we'll just comment it. Oh, I mean, in Vim, when you want to comment, you do VI. No, you do Control V, and then you highlight the lines, hit Shift I, and then you do your comment character, and then you hit escape, and all the, oh, it's a process. It's bad. It's bad. I can see why people hate Vim. Yeah, I can see why people hate Vim. It's bad. It's terrible. But I still use it. Okay, so for this is let's look at this. Let's look at body. See how it's doing. I mean, it's sliced, but oh wow, it did actually save. But there's just something wrong with the request. Interesting. Okay, well, let's pick that one. Yeah, there's just something wrong with the response, right? Unknown method. What? Okay, what did I do? Oh, body. Okay, which is just image. That's fine. And then when I save it, that's crazy. This is madness. What if I do this separately? I feel like table slice is it's definitely my fault. It's not Janet's fault. It's never the language's fault, even if it's a new language. It's definitely not. So what if I did that? Let me see. That might be better. Yeah, let's try that. It's definitely something I'm doing wrong. Oh, same error. Wow. That is something special. 171. What's that? Okay. That is so weird. Cause I just looked at request though. Like it looked like I had it here. It was something. Did I just print that? Oh, maybe I didn't. It's weird. I thought I did. I'll print it again, I guess. Request. I guess what I could do to make my job easier is just do that to see what headers looks like. Yeah. Okay, same error, so that's at least that's consistent. Okay, headers are here, and then hx current URL is here. hx request is here. hx target. So yeah. This probably maybe I'll just do this manually, I guess. I don't know. Just try it and see what happens. This is definitely like the weirdest bug I've ever. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Doing the same code, man. Let's look at that. Let's go back to that source. I have to see this. I have to see what I did wrong. Headers, get headers string K. Map keys. It must be something with the macro, maybe. In map keys? No, because maybe. I don't know. Let's look at map keys. That's mine too. That is still my code. Oh, it's up here. Right here. No, it's just a loop. Oh, well, I am mutating this thing. Yeah, this might be, there might be some weird thing that I did where I like mutated the, yeah. I say like a lot of weird words, like programmers, what are we doing? Like we're mutating things and slicing bodies. I don't know, it's a very violent profession. You didn't know, but yeah, we're just, we have problems. So yeah, it seems to be working, except that image is not updating. So it's not actually working. So that's great. But at least the modal is being closed. That's good. Making progress. I've never had this much trouble before. Something about streaming, you know, just being on camera. The pressure's on. Yeah. Okay, let's look at what happens before it gets saved. Let's put this in one macro. I thought it was you could probably do that again. We could probably do that. We'll put that. And then this was gonna be merge and then site. Oh, because it's the ordering is wrong. Here, we'll put this in this and then we'll see if it works. Wow, that music really kicked in, huh? Jeez. Really got me. So yeah, site. So in merge, here we'll just we'll bring that up again. What did I say? Yeah. So when you merge like anything, so merge A, B, B, and then like this last one, you say A is 1, right? When you do this, A is gonna be 1. Like the output is gonna, oh wow, when you click it, it goes away. So the output, right there, I'm pointing at it now. It's 1. So whatever you put last is gonna take over the value of the previous key for the dictionary. So or dictionary or what do we call it? Tables. Yeah. Well, I really went loud on the mic. All right. So yeah. This needs to not be like this. This needs to be site first, body next. And then we can save that, and we'll just call it site. Actually, we'll just put that in the same thing. Why not? And then that's site. There we go. Yeah, one less set of parens, I guess. Well, I don't know if you saved any parens, but, you know, whatever. See if it saves. Oh, well, yeah, it did, but I didn't update it. I need to update the actual form too. Interesting. The plot thickens with htmx. All right. It actually, I thought it was going to be bad because normally in a modal, like you don't just want it to close randomly when you do an action, but it's not terrible. It's not really as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it's not horrible. I mean, it's not updating, but if it did update, it would seem like, oh yeah, I made that click on that thing, and yeah, there it is. So, okay, I need to update this. So I can't just update the modal. I also, this is a good opportunity to learn, for me, not for the viewers. The viewers probably already know this. For me, this has a thing called swapping out of bounds or something. I don't know what it is. Let's look at it. Do they have swapping? Okay, so when you swap, you can like choose which fragment of HTML gets out of band swaps. So you can choose like which fragment of HTML gets changed. So I chose wrong, right? I chose poorly, and I said, oh yeah, take the modal and just close it, right? Return nothing. But what I need to do is also update this bit here. This here, let's this is really like kind of squished together. So here, we'll do this. There. Okay, so it's all kind of still together, but I'm gonna take that away. We don't need that. The text. Yeah. Okay. I also don't need to save it again, really. Well, yeah, I don't need to save it again. So, all right. So when there is an image, right, it shows it. Even though with 400, let's just just do it rock and roll. See how big it actually. Oh. Never mind. We'll set it with 400. Actually, no. Like, why? How is that with 100? Yeah, whatever. We'll just set it. Okay. This. So anyway, in htmx, when you choose to swap anything, you can also do this out of band swap, which is kind of like a hack on trying to do two things at once, right? So here's additional content, and this is the thing. If you want to swap content from a response into the DOM by using an ID attribute, you can use hxswap_OOB in the response. So selecting a subset of the that's hxselect, but yeah, so it says you can use this technique to piggyback updates on other requests. So I think this is what I want. I'm not actually sure. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna say change, don't target the modal, target something higher than the modal. So like the form is here, right? Oh, this is actually tricky. This is super tricky. I guess I'll just try it and see if it works. And this div message would be swapped directly into the matching DOM element, while the additional content would be swapped into the target in the normal manner. Okay. So div message would be swapped directly into the oh, I see. So you can say you give this an ID in the response HTML, and then you give it this thing in the response, I think. Yeah, in the response HTML. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, this actually makes sense. So I just have to give this an ID, this image thing, right? I'll give this, what HTML do I want to change? Probably just the image, right? Yeah, I want to make it look like it's part of the form, but it's not actually part of the form, right? It's just chilling, straight chill, because you already updated it, right? Because it already came through the server. So this, I'm going to give this image an ID, and I'm going to say image. I'm going to give it, yes, image. And then that'll be that. That will be that. This is not going to have any, I don't even need these errors because they're not going to show up at all. Yeah, because they're not required. Like, you can just leave it blank and you won't have errors. Why did I even have that there? That was a waste. Alright, so I'm going to say ID image, and then, oh no, this is in, yeah, so this is going to be here in the requested HTML sitting in the browser, and this bit is going to also go in the response. Cool. So, yeah. Let me do like a container. Div ID image container. No, that's, yeah. Okay. When site image. So I think I need to do that, and then I just need to say, if you give it a nil source, what does it show as? Whatever, we'll try it in a second. Try to make it look less bad, but yeah. Okay, so we'll take this image, take it, and put it in the response. So instead of returning nothing, right, we're gonna actually return something. And what goes into the target? You can use this, would be swapped directly into the matching, while the additional content would be swapped. Okay, so it just has to be the first thing returned. So I have to return, in my case, I would return a tuple, and that's it. With just like empty, just like an empty string. Okay, this is gonna be good. That's gonna be, yep. Okay, we'll see if it works. We'll see. Oh man, too many open files. What does that even mean? What does that? What? Oh wow, I'm getting something weird. No suitable image found for... Whoa, what is going on? Whoa, that's crazy. What? Okay. That's weird. What is all this stuff? What? I'm like looking through the logs. This thing like freaked out. Like what? Could not load native SQLite. No suitable image found. That's very strange. Wow. I'm really running into a bunch of problems tonight. That's something. So let's see if it works. It did not work. Let's see what the response looks like. Preview. Okay, so it does have 2 lines. And it does have image ID. Oh, I didn't do the swapping. The swap, I didn't do it. Of course. So that means that that image is just floating right there. That is the trick. The trick is, I don't even think I need to do that. I just need to set hxoob swap true. Was that what it was? Let's look at it. hx swap oob. Jeez. Okay, well, you know, close enough. Close enough. Just a little off. Okay, so let me try this one more time. Bunch of people sitting around? Yes. Bunch of people sitting around. There it is. This hip, very hip office. I mean, it's super hip. Exposed beams and air conditioning ducts. Yeah, man, we got it. We got that. The brick, we got that too. Yep. This lamp thing. That it's probably from Crate and Barrel. It's probably from Crate and Barrel. No, it's probably from Rejuvenation Hardware. No, a Restoration Hardware. Rejuvenation's a different one. There's so many. There's so many furniture places. High-end furniture places. Okay, so now it's working. It's pretty good. I mean, there's no animations or anything, but yeah, it's not bad. Oh, these are almost the same picture. Look at that little plant, and then this plant, and then like a mech. Yeah. All right, so this is cool. This is working, and the image is already, the site's already updated. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, so the next step, which I really wanted to like get it to go to this. I wanted to get this button working. So the next step is to when you click this, it saves everything else. And hopefully that works still, right? That'll probably work. Let's try it. So when you click this button, currently it redirects. So yeah, we can just try it. This is the title, the new title. There we go. Save. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. Oh, I didn't have the right in the form. Sites patch site. Oh, I did. What? Okay. So let me see this. Let's look at the HTML. Form URLs 1. Method patch post input. Oh, I don't think it has the hidden input for method patch. Interesting. Let's look at the source. Look at the source every time. You're in doubt, the source will tell you the truth. Source does not lie. This is the source you were looking for. This is the one. That's the one.
This is good shit.
Oh, what? Crap, what's happening? What?
No, I laced it with blood.
Oh man, dubstep. Alright, where was I? Okay. Oh, the music just kind of... I changed it, but it's not... Oh, it is playing. It's just really low. Oh. Alright. Okay. What was I going to look at? What was the source I was going to look at? Let's look at the source. Oh, action 4. Right. It's in router. And action 4. Yes, I wrote all this code. I did. If not get get, it's a post method. Okay. And then that doesn't tell me much. That doesn't tell me much of anything. Form helper. Form 4 is here somewhere. It's right there. Request. Hidden fields. Action method. Hidden field action method. I mean, yeah. Seems like it should be there. So, not really sure why that's not working, but what are you gonna do? It's definitely method, right? It even puts it in the, even though it shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see it there. And then action method. Action is router action 4. You drop the first arc, which is the request. And then put it there, which it did. And then when truthy action method. Underscore method. Huh. Well. I mean, I guess I can just test it in right here. I can just do it because there's not a lot of state, right? This is, you don't need like a whole bunch of objects or anything. So yeah, action, we'll do action 4, sites patch, ID 1. See what it looks like. Unknown symbol form 4. Oh, yes, because I'm not using form 4. I'm using action 4 with a regular form. That is my problem. Wow. So we'll just do it manually. Hidden field. What did I do? Action method. So this needs just action 4. Oh, let's do this. This is action 4 sites patch site. I really need to figure out a better way to do that. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should do it in JavaScript. Well, I'll do that later because I did the other thing in JavaScript, the CSRF token. So I should probably do extra HTTP verbs too. I don't know. All right. So this is form action, and then this is here action method. Cool. So let's look at the HTML now. And there it is. Input value patch, name method, type hidden. And then the CSRF token. Yeah, I should definitely do that in JavaScript now that I think about it. How would I know? How would I even know? I would have to check the form's attributes for method. That's what I would have to do. Yeah, well, I'll do that later. Okay, this is working. So this is a new title. Save? Cool. It's working. All right. All this stuff is gonna be working then. And then, so when you click this now, it shouldn't redirect back to the edit screen because you just did that and you're done. You want the share link. You want the link. So that's what you need. You need the link. You need to not redirect. Instead, you're gonna redirect to, oh, you are gonna redirect, but you're gonna redirect to sites show, site show, and then that's gonna be a new route. Route get URL, which URLs, because I'm gonna keep with that theme, sites show, and that's that. URLs ID, although I need a the URL needs to now be like some kind of short sharing situation. It can't just be an integer. No integers. It needs to have one more thing to it. Probably something like secure random, right? Oh, let's look at the Janet documentation. And What are the options? The options are OS has something. I know it has something here. Maybe not. Could be time based, maybe. Maybe not. Math probably has something. Math seed random. Sets the seed for a random number generator. But OS has something like random crypto rand. This is gonna be it. Pinned n bytes of good quality random data provided by the OS. Okay, let's see what it returns. Hopefully we could work with it. Crypto rand. And what does it need? N. Oh. So how short should the URL be? That is the question. 8 characters is probably pretty good. That is some random data. My goodness. How would I get it so that it's decently human readable? I think I did something. Here maybe. Let's see how to use this. Password key, encryption key. It wasn't either of those. Oh, bin to hex. That's what I'm looking for. Bin to hex. So we can put that in there. Cipher, and then go back down and say cipher bin. Oh, is that what I called it? Bin to hex. I kept it. Encryption generic hashing. Oh. I mean, I guess I could do that. Or I can come up with some kind of random alphanumeric use bin to hex. I think, let me see. I don't think that I actually exposed, oh, I did. Bin to hex. Oh, it's not binary though. Hex to bin, bin to hex. Yeah, it's definitely not binary. This output here. I don't think this is gonna do anything. No, cipher's not. Oh, it actually, yeah, it's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That which is weird because you would think that it wouldn't be that nice, but there it is. So we'll wrap that in a function called, rando function, and then we'll just test that out. Rando is a function, and it returns random string of characters. Cool. So for that, we will use it here. And I need one more database change. What do I want to call this? Friendly URL. Oh, I don't know. Friendly URL? It's a URL shortener. So should it be shorten URL? Should it be, I don't know. If anyone's watching, what do you think? I don't know. Friendly URL, shorten URL, I have no idea. I don't know what other URL shorteners, what do they say? Brandley's probably like the biggest one that best URL shorteners. They put themselves as the best URL shortener. Dude, you can't make a list. I guess you can, right? I guess you can make a list. 74 comments. Good God, that's a lot of comments. The URL shortener? Man, that's weird. Well, that's pretty cool little thingy. Yeah, you put yourself at the top. Whatever. Maybe we'll just call it. No one's saying anything. So I'm just gonna make it up. I'm just gonna say short code. Oof, that's terrible. We'll just call it Shorty. Shorty that's the winner. Shorty's the winner. Man, this thing is, I didn't really look at what happened there. Like, this is insanity. It like went through every single, like, could not find file. Like, it lost everything. It's so weird. Yeah, that was crazy. I really need to go back through these logs and see what was going on. That's so weird. Okay. Shorty, and then we will just update the database in the background that you cannot see, and not that it's important. And then site show does not exist. Now, after sites patch, we'll just put this here. Site show request, and then it's just gonna be a big old thing right across the screen, and it's gonna say, here's your URL, copy. JavaScript has a function, copy to clipboard. How can I copy to the clipboard JavaScript? There it is, 2,448. Wow. Oh, wow, look at, oh, this is an insane, this is insane. Wow, this is really, most browsers support this. Text focus access asynchronous document exec command copy. Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't know if I need async clipping. I don't know if I need that. Navigate, oh, maybe I do. That's kind of nice. The rest of it goes into the nuances and detail. Oh, wow, okay. Simple example, copy text area button, and then click, get the text area text in a variable, I'm assuming. Successful copy. Copy text area, oh, I do not want that. I do not want that. That's bad. I want this. I want this one. Let's see. We can probably async, let's look at can I use. Can I use? If it has any kind of oh, that doesn't even, clipboard. Synchronous clipboard, clipboard item, clipboard API. Okay, so, oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the clipboard API. Experimental, clipboard item, but I only care about this. Wow, Firefox doesn't even, can be enabled. Okay, well, I can live with that. Safari supports it though, so it's Chrome. Okay, currently works clipboard API write. Oh, this is it. This is read text. Let's do it. Let's see. Navigator clipboard read text. Copy of the textual contents of the system clipboard. Oh, that's what they mean by write. Okay, write text. This is perfect. That's what I want. Look at that. What? Write text. New clip text. Perfect. Perfect. Clipboard write permissions of the permissions API when they are in the active tab. Interface write text to the system clipboard. Perfect. Yeah, it's not supported in IE, but I don't care. I don't care about IE. I've never cared about IE, and you shouldn't either. Okay. I feel better saying that into the mic softly, sweetly. Yeah. Forget Internet Explorer, forget Microsoft. Who cares? Look at all this. Look at all this support. What is it? 86% support. Yes. What? Even Opera Mini supports it. I don't know. Opera Mini. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to copy that little bit of JavaScript, and we're going to redirect to site show. We're going to show big old thing, and we're going to make it up. We're going to say merge, and then we're going to say put site. We're going to add it. It's going to be shorty, and it's going to be rando. Perfect. And then we're going to save that, and this needs to be not that. It needs to be a question mark. All right, and then this is going to be let site db site request. H2 is going to be site shorty. It's going to be big. It's going to be bold. It's going to be centered. Yes. Let's make sure that exists. H2 center. We'll just copy that because I don't want to break anything. There we go. It's going to be centered. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. VStack. And then there's going to be one button in the center again, which is going to be it's gonna be something. It's gonna be great. You're gonna see. It's gonna be the most tremendous. It's gonna be tremendous. It's gonna be the best button you've ever seen. Okay, call to action large. And it's also gonna be. I'm gonna put an H stack. That's what I'm gonna do. H stack spacer. Yes, perfect. That does not work. This works. Okay. Oh, why am I in like a different window? That was weird. Button. No, it's not even a button. It's a call to action large, which I don't think I've used that, but I just make a copy. Whatever. Who cares? Right? Code is cheap. Like, we don't have to. We're not saving space. Who cares? CTA large, and it's gonna say copy to clipboard, all caps, which normally you do that with CSS. We'll just say copy to clipboard. There we go. All right, the spacers need to be right here, and that should be centered. There should be a site coming up, and this is gonna redirect site show, and it's gonna put the shorty rando situation when you save it. Save. It's too good to be true. I was moving too quick. Merge line 1366. Why? Oh, because I dropped it from under it in the database, right? Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. It yeah, that's probably. Maybe that could explain my problem from before, but I don't think it did. Okay, there we go. This is a new title. Oh, you know what though? Not only that, but it should probably show like what it's gonna look like with the meta tags in Twitter and Facebook. But for now, it's just gonna show it's going to show meta.com site shorty. It's going to show that. And then this needs to actually be a thing. Routes get shorty. Sites redirect. Right, that's like the main point of a URL shortener is to redirect from the thing. So that's at the bottom, right? The routes are resolved in order from top to bottom, and this is the last one, and it's kind of like a just the anything, right? It's like whatever it is. That doesn't that's not here. So yeah, and then so the way that's gonna work is real quick before I get this going. Sites redirect, and it's going to take in a request, find the site, we're going to say when let, right, request, and then it's going to say, I kept the URL, yeah, the original URL, jeez, redirect to the original URL. There it is. That's all it takes, right there. How many lines is this? Let's see. What is it? Oh, is that? Okay, great. Oh, Vim is not going to tell me. Oh, stupid Neo. Bam. I have to do some kind of weird. Let's just do it in the terminal real quick. Line count. WC? No. WCL. F Janet. 251 lines. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's definitely not that great, but you know, it's not horrible. Okay, there we go. I mean, the Unsplash stuff is still not done, but save it. There it is. Boom. Yes. Oh wow. What? What's that? Oh, too many M's. One too many M's. Let me just take care of that. One too many M's. Too many M's. And plus, that URL doesn't even exist. That I don't own that. Are you kidding? Yeah, right. Okay, there it is. Yes. Refreshed? Yes. Yes. And then copy to clipboard. Oh, it should. Oh, it doesn't. There's like no. There's nothing. Oh, right, because I didn't do that in JavaScript. So here we go. ID, copy to clipboard. Boom. Go over to app.js. Say document add event listener. Say do I want it? Yeah, document body? No. We'll do it. We will do it. Document. Add another event listener, I guess. Query selector or whatever. What is it? Is that what it is? Let's see. Let's just do it in the console real quick. Now that I have this copy to clipboard, document query selector. Actually, we can just do find elements. What is it, by ID? Oh, it's not gonna help me. Okay. This is how much I write JavaScript. I don't write JavaScript. If I can avoid it, I don't do it. Get element by ID. I'm still writing JavaScript. Copy to clipboard exists, and all you have to do is say let's get element by ID. Copy to clipboard. Element. Clipboard. I would just say copier. Copier. We'll say copier. Yeah. Vanilla.js. Click. Wow. I should really do more stuff. Oh, that's it. Well, it's so we can do that. I'm gonna click if target. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. All right. Event delegation, make it fast, I guess. I don't know, whatever. These are some tabs here. We'll just delete that. And then we'll say if event does not equal copy to clipboard. We'll make that. And then instead of just logging, which doesn't do anything, instead it will say get element by ID shorty, and then value, sure, and then we'll say var_val, and then we'll say what was it? What was the magic situation that I could do this clipboard thing? Clipboard API. Clipboard API. Read text? No. Write text. MDN. Promise. And then is that all you need? Oh, okay. We need to resolve the promise. Of course. Okay. And then clipboard successfully set. Clipboard failed. We'll just say alert. Failed to write to clipboard, and then here we'll say clipboard write text val, and then we'll call it shorty. We'll call it shorty. That makes more sense. Shorty, and then clipboard set. That's it. We'll just say clipboard set. Even though I should probably like pop something up or something, I don't know, whatever. So one thing that I need to add now is you could also just highlight the text and copy it, but you know, whatever. Yeah, one thing I need to add is this. I need to add shorty. I need to add a hidden input because that's how I do it. Hidden field. I'm not sure what the argument order is. I'm just gonna do this. Type. I should always just do named arguments. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Shorty value. I called it short, not shorty. Value. This. Obviously, this would change in production. depending on the environment, if it's my local computer or the server. But for now, there's only my local computer. So I need to also put that back there. Copy to clipboard. Can't find variable val. That's great. app.js. Right, because I called it shorty. There it is. Boom. Copy to clipboard. Clipboard set. Perfect. So then we do that. Do it. And then that is not good. That's not what I wanted. But the clipboard copying worked. I did. Oh, right, because I'm trying to find thing. So in here, I'm going to say db find, no, not find, from sites where. I should make an index on that shorty text column, because I mean, assuming anyone actually uses this, I'm gonna need that index. Get in request, params, shorty. There we go. It's definitely not the prettiest, but what are you gonna do? I don't use requests, so I can do destructuring, and then I can say shorty, param shorty, make it a little nicer, instead of this long thing that sort of just like wraps off the end of the screen. Shorty, and then we could say shorty. There. Okay. Still not got URL. Let me say, what is shorty? Every little step of the way, I definitely run into something. Okay, so that's shorty. What site? Oh, it's jeez. First, from I must have find by. That's what I'm looking for. Find by. There we go. Route does not exist. Oh right, because I can't just do redirect to. Jeez, I have to actually just like say. I wonder if I have a function for that actually. Let me see. Could be HTTP maybe. Let's see. No, it would be in responder. Redirect. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Redirect, not redirect to, redirect. And then I can redirect to anything. Yes. Nice. So yeah, that's cool. But now that I think about this, it kind of defeats the purpose, right? I think the goal was to actually copy that and then go there, but then show it in an iframe, but with meta tags. That's what I should do. Ooh. It's not really a URL shortener. What it is, but it's kind of like, I mean, you still get the hit on your website, you know? So we'll just do that, and then this is gonna be text HTML, and there's gonna be source is gonna be site URL, and let's just see what it looks like just with the iframe in my site. It's not really a redirect, but we'll just leave it the same. Nice. So iframe, there's like something you could do to iframe styles. I think full screen iframe CSS. That's gonna do it. Full screen iframe body margin. In the page with the iframe, cover the entire viewport. There it is. That's what I was. Whoa, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if you need all of that, but that's fine. Yeah, this is probably more like it. 38 though. Oh, yeah, that's probably what I wanted. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. But we can just do it with Tailwind, and we'll just call it iframe. And instead of this, we'll just get rid of that, and then HTML Janet, and at the bottom, iframe is going to be iframe and these styles, which it's already display block. It doesn't need a background. Border, none. To tailwind. Border, none. Border dash none. If it could just get a little easier, you know, tailwind, right? A little less obvious. Height, 100 VH. Height. They must have that too, and it's probably not that. Screen. Screen, and I assume the width is also width screen, but we will, let's not assume, right? Yep, width screen. It is. Consistency is key, and that's that. Oh. I did not save. That's what you need. Yep. And then I need to also save this again, I guess. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh. Jeez, look at this. Look at this. This bit. It's like a little smiley face, just like evil smiley face, just undone. Why is the server restart twice? That's really annoying. Okay, so that did not work at all. The frame, that did not work. Yes, that did not work. Which is interesting. You would think that it would. You would think that you could set classes on this and it would work. Apparently, it does not work because yeah, why? That's weird. Oh well. That stinks. I guess that's one thing you can't use Tailwind for when you're doing iframe stuff. Style. Border, none. Let's see if that works. Higher specificity, so it should work. There we go. Width 100 VH, height 100 VH. That'll do it. Oh, let's see. What is wrong with this margin? Oh, did I not do width 100 VH? Oh, I did. Oh, VH. Needs to be something else. What is it? VW. Yep. Oof, that's interesting. It's like the margin is. Why is there a margin actually? I'm surprised there's a margin at all. Wow, there is a margin. Interesting. Oh, because I don't have my styles anymore. I don't have my Tailwind styles, of course. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm like starting over from scratch. So here we go. Doc type HTML5, HTML, body, which means I also need all the meta tags. Wow. Head, body, style, margin 0. And that's it right there. That's it. Wow. Yeah, it's like outline, right? It's more like outline. Outline.com is how it works, right? It like makes the URL, takes it in, and then it like actually takes the content. But this one shows you the website in a borderless iframe, but sets the meta tags. So I mean, you'll still get the request in your analytics. It'll be fine. So I have to actually set all these meta tags: title, description, keywords, type, and image. Okay. I need to see. I'm gonna do this too. But the good thing is I'm not doing a bunch of weird JavaScript-y stuff, so that's good. You can rest assured that the page will load quickly, or at least I can. Okay, so the title is not meta. The title is site title, and then viewport, that's fine, don't need that. We'll add in the 1014, jeez. Whew, it's getting late. Name is going to be title. Content is site title. Meta. We'll just copy that and then change that to description. And change that to description. And this is going to be OG image, and that's going to be image. Could be a URL, right? We'll see. And then let's see. This is going to be Twitter image. Is that what it is? Yep. And that site image. And then this is going to be duplicated. Oh, we'll do keywords too. Keywords. Keywords. There we go. This is OG. Let me look up meta tags. Okay, generate meta tags. Let's see. OG type. Right. Can't forget that. OG type is going to be site type. Type? Is that what I called it? What's the schema say? It is type. Okay. And then what else? OG URL. Yeah, I guess for this, I'll say site URL because I don't care about my URL. I care about the other URL. And then OG description image, which is the URL. Okay, cool. And then Twitter card. Twitter card is gonna be. Let's just copy these. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'll just do it manually. Twitter image. Okay. So I need all those duplicated again, except Twitter card is summary large image. Twitter card. Oh. Okay. And then what else? Yeah, all these duplicated. So this is going to be Twitter URL, Twitter title description. Wow. I mean, could you imagine I mean, I honestly hope social networking goes away soon, anytime. I mean, or at least have like better ones that don't just like impose their will on everybody, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. So that's what they say. Let's look at this. So this is the site with all these meta tags that I set. And then if we try this, which we can't, but yeah, this is cool. Yeah, this is great because if I look at my site, I don't have any meta tags, which I should just set, even though I just did the work just now, but now I have to do it again. So yeah, this is whenever you want to share. So this is a new title. Oh, it even showed up in the thing. Yeah, this is cool. This is great. It's exactly what I wanted. Yes. Of course, you get like a random blurb, but you know, whatever. Yeah, this is cool. It's like identical. Yes. Okay, but it has meta tags. Cool. So yeah, so I just, now that I'm sort of kind of finished it, just like a little polish. I don't know what this is. What is this? Work at Toucan? I don't know, whatever. So yeah, if I look at my profile, I share links that don't have any meta tags, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, hey guy or girl or whoever is writing this thing, can you update your meta tags so it looks better in Twitter? No, they don't care. They don't care if it looks good in Twitter, right? So this is what I came up with. I'm gonna wrap their site with different meta tags and then post that link, and then people can see the site in all its glory in an iframe, but it has meta tags. So even my site, I link my site, no meta tags. I even said it here. So yeah, this isn't the first time that I've done that. I'm looking for like another example, but I think it was just my own site. Yep, that's definitely my own site. So yeah, but this isn't the only time. This happens to me quite a bit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the stream, and hope you enjoyed watching. If anyone's watching out there, I will be on next week, Tuesday. At least I will try. I'll try to be on at 7:45, or maybe I just adjust my schedule to later, like 8:30, because I don't seem to get on before then. It's always too much stuff to do. Too much. It's just more important, than streaming. All right, that's it. I'm just gonna run through it one time. Actually, no, I'm not. Anyway, that's all. I hope that you tune in next time on Tuesday. What was I gonna do on Tuesday? I actually forgot what I was gonna do. Tuesday's a whole new world. I mean, this project is done. Like, we're moving on. I'm gonna try to get this online and then talk about it on Tuesday. But yeah, it's good. It's good to go. All right, that's it. I'm out.